Hello, everyone. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Season 6, Episode 8. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also do reactions. If you're returning, you one of my peoples, welcome back. So we have one comment from last week's video, and it is from Kevin Mitchell slash ZG3EV. Hey boo, and he says, I like your video since 2014. Oh, thank you, boo. I appreciate it, and continue to like it and continue to comment. So y'all, let's get into this review. So we're gonna start off with last night after Lisa was crying to John on the phone while simultaneously yelling at Heather and then crying to John, telling him to come get her. And I'm like, ma'am, I don't know if it's like you're so upset that you want to leave, or is it a mixture that you had a little drink or two in your system? But it took y'all, what, 15 hours to get there? So you want John to stop what he's doing. Because remember, y'all got kids. Stop what he's doing. Take 2 flights, a boat, a cab, a submarine, a jet ski to come and get you. So what, you just gonna be sitting there mad for 15 hours to try and get there, and then what? Y'all just gonna turn right back around on those same transportation devices and go home? So I'm gonna just chalk this up to you being upset. But Heather, she is not letting Lisa off. She's like, I believe that you are, the person behind everybody's information coming out. Let Lisa tell it. How would I know? And like Heather said, you just admitted it 2 minutes ago that people tell you everything. She's like, I'm not behind leaking the sources. I'm like, okay, you're saying you're not behind it, but do you have people that go and do your dirt for you? Because you could be telling the truth and you're like, I'm not the one out here spreading the rumors. People are coming to tell me. But are you going to people asking them to get you the information? So technically you're not digging in it yourself. You have hired somebody to dig this information so you can have it, and then be like, well, people tell me things. Yeah, that could be true. People are telling you things, but are you paying these people to get this information to tell you? That's what I just want to know. Lisa is offended that the ladies would believe that she would be the person behind leaking all this information, even though she said it herself that people come to her with these information. It's like how dare you? And like, I am so hurt that even though I went and said some mess about each and every one of you, Mary, everybody, I heard from Mary that, she stole some money from Cameron. And then the hot mic moment with Meredith calling Heather a good time girl. Wasn't Lisa the one who was talking about some Whitney's jewelry from AliExpress, Alibaba? Wasn't it Lisa who was saying something about Angie's husband and some activities that she heard that he was getting into? I believe she done said a little something about Bronwyn as well. So you have a pattern of doing these things, and you admitted that people come to you with this information. So when something gets leaked, we're going to automatically assume it's you because this is the pattern that you portrayed to us. And she is sitting here like upset, like, how is it the things that I have done in the past now making me looking guilty in the future? I wonder what it's like to have the nerve, gall, and audacity that Lisa has, because all the ladies have come together. Angie, she's still a little bit sick, but she's a whole lot better than what she was the night before. We're still going back and forth. Lisa is still getting the brunt of all the anger amongst all the ladies. Not so much Meredith. She is slightly annoyed with Lisa because she's like, I had your back, and you're not going to sit here and say I didn't. Even though me personally, Meredith had Lisa's back, but it's also like we have come together and said we weren't gonna dish dirt on each other. I do believe you were behind some things, but I'm not gonna let the other girls know. We already know Brittany, in her mind, her and Lisa are like sisters. Don't know when that happened, but then she was turning around talking to Bronwyn. But somehow the conversation, oh yeah, Angie brings up how Lisa was talking mess about Bronwyn, saying that Bronwyn's husband Todd was kissing one of her friends and breaking wind the whole time, well, farting the whole time that he was kissing her. Now Lisa is mad at Angie for bringing this up when she was the one that brought it to Angie. And I'm like, ma'am, so you're mad that Angie is doing something that you did? See, this is the nerve, gall, and audacity that you make. I told you that. How dare you tell somebody? Like, ma'am, you were the one that told this to Angie. And Angie, she wasn't going to say anything, but like, Lisa keeps on doing more and more things. This happened after Lisa had the, I'm trying to prove that I did not do any of these things that y'all said I did. Or, you know, the newspaper and, you know, said I did. And afterward, they went to her bar, and then she was up there mocking Bronwyn, talking about some, yeah, one of my friends was making out with Todd, and he was flirting the whole time he was kissing her. But now it was like, it wasn't one of my friends, it was somebody else. So whether it was your friend or not, you were the one saying this after you said, we not going to talk about each other's husbands, we not going to talk about each other's kids, and then you turn around and do this, but you mad at Angie for bringing it up when this is your whole MO. So Lisa goes to Mary of all people, because I guess ain't nobody else really talking to her besides Meredith and Brittany. It's like, she doesn't understand. She feels like Meredith has not been sticking up for her and like defending her. Like, no, Lisa would never do these things, even though I have done these things in the past. These current allegations have nothing to do with me. And even Mary feels that, like, Lisa, she not really, she defended her, but, like, not for real, but if that's your friend, you should be defending her. Now, I am on the opinion, I will be by your side, but if you're doing something completely and utterly wrong, and I know that you've done this completely utterly wrong with you, I'm going to call you out. I'm that friend. I'm here for the good and the bad. I'm going to tell you when you're doing good, and I'm going to tell you when you're doing bad. I'm going to tell you when you're messing up. This is with family members, this is with friends. This is just how I am. And to me, Meredith, in front of the ladies, was like, I don't think she did this. And behind the scenes, when it was just Meredith, Whitney, and Heather, she was like, I don't believe that Lisa is behind anything. She's defending her, but she's like not getting up and yelling it from the rooftop. She's like, I don't think she had anything to do with it. Even though I've said it before, I think Meredith believed it is a possibility because this is Lisa's MO. So now she's mad that Meredith is not defending her the way she wants her to defend her. And Meredith's like, I'm telling you, I've done this privately and I've done this publicly that I don't think you had anything to do with this. Mary is in her confession like, I can't believe that I am defending Lisa Barlow. And I'm sitting like, I can't believe that you're defending Lisa Barlow. But Mary, she is an equal opportunity person. If you my best good friend, I'm going to tell you how it is. And if I can't stand you, I'm going to tell you how it is. And that is one thing I do appreciate about Mary is a very interesting and complex person to me. Because as Meredith and Lisa are still going back and forth, Lisa is still hurt that, I guess Meredith is not going the extra mile to be supportive of her, not going the extra mile to defend her, even though Meredith has been defending her in her own way. And Mary is actually, I'm not going to say she's on Lisa's side, but she's like, well, this is how Lisa feels. Lisa feels like you've not been a good friend to her. And you need to take her feelings into consideration. This is Mary explaining these things to Meredith, while simultaneously actually believing that Lisa is behind all this mess. Like, even though I believe that you were one digging up dirt on people and spreading rumors about people in the group, I do still feel like you are hurt that Meredith is not defending you in your wrong. And she's very calm about it. She tells Meredith she's not a good friend. Told her that she's boring and she needs to go into the ocean. Yeah, that is one thing that Mary did. And it was like, just so smoothly, like, I'm defending you on your feelings, but I also believe that Meredith has not been a good friend to you. And I also believe that you was behind this mess. But you have a right to feel like Meredith has not been there to defend you in your wrong. and you were born Meredith, jump in the ocean. I'm like, see, this is what cracks me about Meredith, because even though she was giving out, like, trying to, like, make Meredith understand, and even though we believe Lisa's wrong, her feelings are hurt. And you should, take that into I need Brittany to read the room. Brittany, she gets a little sick. They on a boat. They've been out in the sun all day. They've been drinking, so I'm pretty sure she wasn't feeling the best. But when she come back from being sick, she has a drink. And Meredith's like, basically, should you be drinking? Like, you're not really feeling good. That don't seem like a good idea. She didn't say that. She was just like, that just seems weird. Brittany takes offense to this because Brittany don't really like Meredith for whatever reason. I don't know if she feels like Meredith is in her way of being like Lisa's best friend. So if I can get Meredith out of the way, like you were, taking a spot that should be mine. I don't know what it is about Brittany, but she don't like Meredith. But anyway, she was like, what do you care? She was like, I don't care. I'll say that to my daughter. I say that to everybody. I think it's weird. She's like, basically, Brittany's like, that's none of your business whether I'm drinking and I'm feeling sick. I was like, okay, cool. Then she dogs on talking about something. Well, I seen on TikTok that her husband's name is Seth, right? Seth has a mistress. Ma'am, didn't we not just getting on Lisa for bringing up information that she heard? Now, I don't know if this is a tactic of Brittany's because she's mad at Meredith, or is it, oh my goodness, Lisa got all this attention even though it was bad towards her. All the people were angry at her and they were focused on her. If I do that, maybe they'll focus on me. I can see Brittany doing something like that because she seems like she likes the attention. And it's like, man, Lisa, she not even, we not even done hounding her for all the message. I didn't heard this, I didn't heard that. Brittany took it upon herself earlier to say, look, what's her name? Look, Whitney. Somebody was an Uber driver from Seth from 6 months ago. I drove Seth and his mistress from A, B, C, and D. Meredith like, me and my husband, we are in a monogamous relationship. We are doing fine. You and doggone it. What's his name? Jared. I can't even say y'all break up because are y'all even together? And it's like, that's one thing I can't stand when you like making this. I don't know if she's trying to make Meredith seem like she's less than because Seth may or may not be cheating on her. Like, ma'am, I'm going to be honest. I would rather people talk about me because my husband cheated on me instead of talk about me for being an unfit mother. I wouldn't be unfit or a neglectful, like a trash mama, a deadbeat mama. I would rather somebody be like, your husband cheated on you than somebody putting me talking about something. You are a deadbeat mom. You put men above your kids. You are not a good person. I would rather have that be happening. But I'm like, Brittany, we just got done through with this. And now you bringing up whether doggone Seth is cheating on Meredith or not. When you were in a relationship but really I don't know what it is with you and Jared. It seemed like y'all using each other, you using him because he is a part of like the Mormon royalty family, which is what is it called, the Osmonds, and he liked a little bit of fame too, so he come over here every once in a while but still dog you out, but you still want to be with him. Like, ma'am, your daughter, who you do not have a good relationship, she was on her 30-minute break from her 2 jobs just to spend some time with you, and you was all up in Jared's face. I'm going to need you to sit down with something. That was the just. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, and you share it with your people, and they can come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.